10 years from now, the world will not feel familiar. Not because of flying cars or humanoid robots walking the streets, but because intelligence itself will no longer belong only to humans. Right now, artificial intelligence already decides what you see, what you buy, what you listen to, and even who you talk to. But what we are experiencing today is only the surface. A preview, a quiet beginning. The shocking truth is not that AI is improving fast. It's that most people still think this change is optional. It isn't. In the next decade, AI will move from being a tool we use to a system we live inside. And we are not ready. The biggest mistake we make is imagining the future as something dramatic and sudden. We picture a single moment where everything changes. But real revolutions don't announce themselves. They arrive gradually, invisibly, until one day you realize the rules are different. That's exactly how AI is advancing right now. At first, it helped us search faster. Then, it helped us create. Now, it helps us decide. In 10 years, it will help govern reality itself. Work will change first, and more deeply than most people expect. Jobs won't disappear overnight. Instead, they will quietly transform. AI will become the most capable employee in every organization. It won't get tired. It won't forget. It won't demand raises or time off. It will analyze, predict, optimize, and advise at a level no human can match alone. Doctors will rely on AI to detect diseases before symptoms appear. Lawyers will consult systems that can analyze entire legal histories in seconds. Engineers will design alongside models that simulate millions of possibilities instantly. The shock won't be unemployment. The shock will be irrelevance. People who learn to work with AI will become exponentially more powerful. Those who don't will struggle to compete, not because they lack intelligence, but because they lack amplification. Lifespan may increase, but more importantly, health span will increase. The number of years we live well. Yet this power comes with consequences. When systems know your body better than you do, who controls that knowledge? Who owns your biology? Who decides what healthy really means? These are questions we are barely asking, and they are arriving faster than our laws can adapt. At home, AI will stop feeling like technology and start feeling like presence. It will manage energy, security, education, and well-being. It will notice changes in your voice, your habits, your mood. It will anticipate problems before you recognize them. For some, this will feel like safety. For others, surveillance. The danger is not that AI will become evil. The danger is that it will become normal. Invisible systems making decisions quietly, efficiently, and constantly. Education will no longer be standardized. In 10 years, learning will adapt to the individual, not the classroom. AI tutors will understand how you think, where you struggle, and how to guide you forward. Skills will be learned faster. Knowledge will be personalized. Potential will be unlocked at a scale never seen before. But this creates a divide. Those with access to intelligent systems will evolve faster than those without. Not just economically, cognitively. The gap won't just be wealth, it will be capability. On a global level, AI will reshape power itself. Nations that master AI will dominate innovation, security, and influence. Those that don't will depend on systems they don't control. This won't look like war in the traditional sense. It will look like optimization, automation, and silent advantage. The most shocking prediction isn't that AI will surpass humans in specific tasks. It's that we may willingly hand over decision-making because it feels easier, faster, and more efficient. And once we do, taking it back will be nearly impossible. The future of AI does not depend on a single invention. It depends on us, on the values we encode into machines that will outlast their creators, on the rules we choose to enforce or choose to ignore, on whether we treat intelligence as a shared human responsibility or a competitive weapon? How we design it matters because every system reflects the priorities of its makers. Efficiency over empathy, speed over reflection, profit over people. How we regulate it matters because unchecked power never stays neutral. Without boundaries, optimization becomes exploitation. Without accountability, automation becomes control. And without transparency, trust quietly disappears. How we integrate it into our lives matters most of all, because the most dangerous technology is not the one we fear. It's the one we stop questioning. AI is not taking over the world tomorrow. There will be no single moment when alarms sound and everything changes. Instead, there will be 1,000 small decisions. One system we rely on. One shortcut we accept. One responsibility we hand over because it feels easier. And then one day, we'll realize the world no longer asks us. It simply responds. AI is already reshaping how the world works today. It influences markets before humans react. It shapes opinions before facts are verified. It recommends actions before intentions are formed. Not because it is conscious, but because it is everywhere. 10 years from now, the question won't be whether AI changed society. That answer will be obvious. The real question will be whether humanity changed with it. Whether we became more thoughtful, more ethical, more aware, or whether we allowed convenience to replace responsibility, speed to replace wisdom, and intelligence to replace meaning. The future is not being written by machines alone. It is being written by the choices we make right now, quietly, daily, and collectively. And history will not remember the algorithms. It will remember whether humanity rose to meet its most powerful creation, or slowly stepped aside and let it decide what comes next. If this documentary made you think, challenge your assumptions, or see the future differently, take a moment to like this video. Share your thoughts in the comments. What part of the AI future excites or worries you the most? And subscribe to the channel for more deep explorations into the technologies shaping tomorrow. Because the future isn't something we wait for. It's something we choose. And the choices we make now will echo for decades to come.